you emotionally dependent on your pet? Many pet owners are, because let's face it, they're part of the family, right? Joining us this morning is Dr. Tony Kremer again, and we welcome you back. You brought China. China's not dressed up as she usually is, but she's got a little buddy, new buddy.
She
with
does.
her.
Boots came along with her to help talk about responsible pet ownership.
And there are some pretty good rules, I think, that maybe people forget, but that are crucial to their health, right?
It's
and
true. There's a lot of animal lovers out there. We have 100 million dogs and cats in homes across America, but a sad fact is that about 8 million of those this year will wind up in shelters and pounds because of irresponsible pet ownership.
Well, let's get people responsible.
So we'll run over a few little things. The first thing that's most important is to get an ID tag for your pet. So many animals wind up in pounds and shelters and are not returned to their home because somebody did not put a $5 tag on them.
Unbelievable.
Something
but
simple.
They also have the shots that have the chip at the end.
Exactly. You want to take one step further in responsibility, have your veterinarian put the little ID chip in it. It's a great backup if the collar comes off.
And also, training classes? Is this just for dogs? Tell us about this. Is that one?
Probably the most important or most common thing that people say when they don't like pets is that they're misbehaved. They jump, they bark.
Sure.
These are behaviors that can be modified if people take the time when they get a new pet to train them and have them become obedient right off the bat.
But that can be expensive. Can you get just as much out of books that teach you the same thing?
It sure can help, but there's nothing that will be as good as them getting around other dogs and other people and becoming very well socialized in an environment like that.
Look at this little mug. And also, of course, the veterinarian. The regular visits are probably pretty big.
Once a year visit to a veterinarian is not enough anymore. Just to get that dog spayed and neutered and get their shots is just not enough for responsible pet ownership. Nowadays, pets need to have their teeth cleaned. They need to have wellness blood tests, even getting that microchip. They need to get in more often.
And emergency plans.
In the event of a disaster, we need to be thinking ahead. If a tornado comes through, if we have a flood, you need to have a safe place that you have already planned for your pet.
And one more tip.
Last thing would be just something that people don't always think about or don't want to think about. If you become ill or you happen to not be able to take care of your pet, have a backup plan or somebody in mind to do that for you.
All right, thank you for that. For more information on this pet segment or any other, you can contact the Chicago Veterinary Medical Association at 630-325-1231. And we'll be right back on the other side of this break. Don't go away.